Fashion Cupboard Cooks. Today we're going to be making cranberry and orange scones. These scones use the traditional English scone recipe but mix it up a little bit with some sweet and sour dried cranberries and some zesty orange. These are so simple and easy to make and they went down a treat. I made a big batch of 12 scones last night and there was only one left this morning, so clearly they went down well in my household. So let's get on and show you what you're going to need. To make these scones you'll need some self-raising flour. I use self-raising flour because I find that if you use plain flour and baking powder, sometimes you can taste the baking powder. However, I will leave the measurements for both below. And the measurements that you'll need for this recipe are all shown in the description box below. To your self-raising flour you'll need to add caster sugar, 1 egg, your milk, the zest of a whole orange and then the juice of half an orange, and around 100 grams of dried cranberries. When you're adding your milk, add 1 tablespoon first and give everything a really good stir, and then bring it out of your pot or your bowl onto a floured surface and start to knead. If it's a little bit too dry you can add that other up to a tablespoon of milk. However, depending on how much juice you've got from your orange, you may only need 1 tablespoon of milk. Once you've kneaded all of your mixture together, it's time to add the butter. So the butter should just come straight from the fridge, cut it into small cubes, and you want to add it a few cubes at a time to your cranberry and orange scone mixture. With your hands, soften the butter and knead it into the mixture, and keep adding more cubes of butter until you've added all of the butter to your mix. And keep kneading to well distribute your butter. You don't want chunks of butter in your scones, but you want all of your scones to have a nice buttery, crumbly texture. Once you've kneaded your mix and you're happy that the butter is nice and softened and melted throughout and well distributed into the mix, then you're ready to roll out your mix and use a cookie cutter such as something like this, or else you can just break bits of the mixture off and roll them between your hands and flatten them out a little bit. Put them onto a baking sheet on a baking tray. The measurements in the description box below will make around 10 to 12 scones. Once all of your scones are cut out and ready, you're ready to brush them with a little bit of milk. You can use a pastry brush or I just use my fingers, and then put them into your preheated oven at 190 degrees centigrade. I'll put the Fahrenheit equivalent below. And you want to bake these for around 12 to 15 minutes. Do keep an eye on them after the 12-minute mark because you want them to be risen and golden, but you don't want them to burn. These are delicious, served with a little butter and jam, or the way I like them, just completely plain. You can also add a little clotted cream and some strawberry jam if you want to make these super indulgent. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you make it at home, don't forget to leave me a comment in the description box below, and keep tuned for future variations on this recipe if you love scones. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my Fashion Cupboard Cooks because there's plenty more deliciousness where this came from. See you in the next one. Bye!